Imagine having to fight in order to bring your family out of poverty. The reality is, this is the case for many fighters, as they must fight their way out of their current conditions. Sadly, for many, they don't make it out. But for the very few that make it to the UFC, they are granted the opportunity to change their lives. So, what are some examples of some of these fighters? Example number 1, Khabib Nurmagomedov. A dedicated and disciplined fighter, Khabib chose to pursue fighting in order to take his family out of poverty. Showing that he was better than anyone in his way, Khabib had a chip on his shoulder and he successfully became one of the most notable names from the UFC roster. Example number 2, Arman Tsarukyan. Born on October the 11th, 1996 in the small Georgian town of Akarkalaki with his father Neri Tsarukyan, mother Anahit Hakabyan, and he is the middle child to an older brother and younger sister. At either 2 or 3 years old, Tsarukyan would relocate to Khabarovsk, Russia, as his father would get a new job there as there were better opportunities. Tsarukyan started freestyle wrestling at a young age and also began playing hockey at the age of 8 years old. And at the age of 12, he joined the Amur Khabarovsk hockey team. However, he would hang up his puck at 17 years of age due to not being able to break into the Amur main team, which meant Arman's time and attention would be spent improving his wrestling. As he would continue to surge forward, he knew the importance of perseverance and determination, a lesson which his parents instilled in him, which laid the foundation for his future success in MMA. After he stopped playing hockey, Tsarukyan began as an amateur practicing mixed martial arts as he had a wrestling background, and he further took the lead to become a professional in the sport, as on September the 25th, 2015, at 18 years of age, Tsarukyan would make his professional mixed martial arts debut against Shamil Alokhanov under the promotion Modern Fighting Pankration, where he would win the fight via TKO 2 minutes and 47 seconds into the first round. Although it seemed as though his professional career was off to a good start, Arman would face adversity when he would lose his next fight to Alexander Belik by knockout 30 seconds into the first round. Despite facing hardship early on in his career, he would win his next 4 fights under Modern Fighting Pankration, after which he would continue to fight under various promotions where he would mainly fight in Russia, but also fought in other countries such as China and South Korea. Staying very active, consistently fighting, he amassed a winning streak of 12 impressive wins. 4 via KO/TKO, 5 via submission, and 3 via decision, avenging his only loss against Alexander Belik, as he would successfully submit Belik 2 minutes and 51 seconds into the first round. At MFP 214 Governors Cup 2017, on the 2nd of December 2017, Arman would defeat Takanori Sato by unanimous decision to win the MFP lightweight title. He defended the MFP lightweight title once against Junior Asunkeo, also winning that fight via unanimous decision. His dedication and commitment to mastering his craft reflected the qualities of a man who understands the importance of striving for excellence. He continued to fight in various promotions until August the 22nd, 2018, where he would beat Felipe Oliveri via head kick knockout 1 minute and 25 seconds into the 3rd round, which would be his last fight before making a move that would change his life. As he amassed this impressive record, he would garner the attention of the biggest fighting promotion in the world, the UFC, where he would sign a 4-fight contract with the promotion. And with new challenges set for him to face, little did Tsarukyan know he was going to come up against his toughest opponents yet. Tsarukyan's ascent through the ranks of mixed martial arts was marked by his impressive victories and his ability to overcome obstacles. He had competed in various promotions, showcasing his skills, and earned recognition as a rising star in the lightweight division. However, his path was not without hurdles. New beginnings in the UFC would prove to be quite tough for Tsarukyan, as in his first fight in the promotion, he would step up to face current UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev on short notice. Unfortunately, Arman would lose this bout via unanimous decision. Although the fight was quite competitive, it was clear that he was outclassed by Islam. This pressure of competing at the highest level tested Arman's mental toughness and determination, yet he remained dedicated in his pursuit of success, refusing to be defined by temporary setbacks. With his second loss behind him, Tsarukyan continued to soldier forward, as he was ready to face any fighter in his path, as he would prove that he belonged in the promotion, beating Olivier Aubin Mercier via unanimous decision in his next fight. After he got back into the winning column, he further extended his winning streak, beating Davi Ramos, Matt Frivola, Christos Giagos, and Joe Alvarez, winning 2 of the bouts via unanimous decision and 2 via TKO respectively. Going on this winning streak would mean he would have to face tougher opponents, and adversity was right around the corner as he would face Mateusz Gamrot. This fight took place on June the 25th, 2022, and it was very competitive. Although it looked like Tsarukyan had done enough to win the fight, the judges gave the fight to Gamrot, scoring the bout 48-47 across all scorecards. Although it did not seem as though he had lost, as a lot of critics exclaimed how they thought Arman had won the bout, there was nothing he could do about it.
I'm gonna improve my mistakes and I'll come back better.
As any true warrior does, he would get back into the octagon not long after, as Tsarukyan would clash with Damir Ismagulov on December the 17th, 2022, and he would successfully go on to win this fight via unanimous decision. Following his previous victory, Tsarukyan would beat his next opponent, Joaquim Silva, via TKO 3 minutes and 25 seconds into the 3rd round, which presented him with the opportunity to face Beneil Dariush, after Dariush had previously come off a loss to Charles Oliveira. The fight was scheduled for 5 rounds, however, the bout did not go the distance, as Tsarukyan would land one of the cleanest knees, following up with multiple punches, which put Dariush out. This victory was not merely another victory, but a statement to the whole lightweight division, as Tsarukyan demonstrated how dangerous he truly is and the capabilities he possesses as a fighter. Tsarukyan notably employs an orthodox fighting stance, and he is mainly known for his striking and his wrestling ability, incorporating his good cardio to wear his opponents down, as he also relies on quick combinations to set up his takedowns and often uses the left hook to transition into a double leg. He also excels in the clinch and is very capable of using the body lock to slam his opponents to the canvas. His control on the ground is very impressive, as he often immediately uses the triangle on his opponent's legs so they are unable to get off the ground. His striking is very crisp, often switching up his punches to break through his opponent's guard. Coupled with speed and precision, and you have one of the best all-round fighters on the UFC roster. His ability to counter is very sharp, and he looks to walk his opponents down, putting on the pressure. Tsarukyan also utilizes his kicks, demonstrating his swift left leg, using the left high kick and sometimes employing the right high kick if he catches his opponent circling. Today, Arman Tsarukyan stands as a formidable force in the UFC lightweight division. His skills, coupled with his indomitable spirit, have earned him respect and admiration from fans and fellow fighters alike. He continues to evolve as a mixed martial artist, as he currently trains with American Top Team, and he continues to refine his skills in the octagon, and he was also seen training with Fedor Emelianenko as well. As UFC 300 is slowly approaching, Tsarukyan has his eyes on the #1 contender spot, as he looks to face Charles do Bronx Oliveira in what will seemingly be his toughest challenge today, proving that for any true warrior that wants to create a legacy, they cannot take any shortcuts to reach the top. Beyond his achievements inside of the octagon, Arman embodies qualities that define true masculinity, integrity, humility, and a relentless pursuit of excellence, just to name a few. He serves as a role model for aspiring fighters and young men, showing them that success is not just about winning titles, but it's also about staying true to oneself and overcoming challenges with grace and determination. His life and career exemplify what it means to be a man in a world that demands both strength and character.